Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Larry McClendon with National Insurance Agency, and I am here today to talk to you about critical illness, cancer, heart, stroke, all of our supplemental products, disability, AME, and the benefits of them, and the commission for you, and how are you making money right now outside of the ACA. It's very important that you're making money right now. I see a lot of agents are doing really, really well, and then I see some are struggling. So I want to help those that are struggling, that haven't quite learned how to maneuver through outside of open enrollment and get through that period with a lot of less stress. I watch some of the agents that are making huge renewal commissions on short term alone. That's all they sell. So then I kind of worry about how are those guys going to do during open enrollment, because short term is all they sell. That's all they're used to selling. However, with that said, as we move into open enrollment, there are going to be clients who cannot afford the ACA plan. They're still going to have to buy short term, because the new uninsured, they're telling us, is really the middle income class. And those that are very indigent or poor really qualify for Medicare, and then you have one level up that would qualify for a subsidized plan, and it's based off the Silver 2 ACA plan. And then you have the level up for those who do not qualify for any subsidy whatsoever. That's where your knowledge is going to really rotate around. Do they want to go with a short-term plan? Do they want to go with a very high deductible ACA plan with an indemnity plan below it? So that's where you're going to come in here and be very important in helping those clients make a decision. All of you have customers out there that are asking questions. I have clients that are out there asking questions, and I'm having a hard time getting back to everybody. So that's a good problem to have. But right now, you're my main concern. You are our customer here at National Insurance. So my private clients and people, the friends that I try to help, I tell them I probably won't be the best to help you because I'm busy dealing with a lot of agents nationwide. So I try to pass those on to other people, but friends and family I do try to help, and I know you all do too. So I want to talk to you for a moment about the short-term portfolio. Right now we got a ton of agents that are really doing well on the short-term portfolio, and I think what they have done, they've kind of mastered who has the best plans, who has the best portfolio, and the commission rates on those are higher than you would have expected. I'm going to talk about the United portfolio. They've really expanded their portfolio with a fifth plan that has taken away the heart and high blood pressure question. So that should help you tremendously. And it is 20% commission on an area level. And if you look at Assurant, they're at a 19% commission on an area level, so that's 1 point less. If you look at IAC's portfolio, they're at a 24% commission based on the area level. So little differences there, 4% more on IHC. They've got great prices, great rates. But United seems to be taking the prize right now as the #1 sales leader in the nation. And there's really two reasons. Number one, their price. Number two, their name recognition. Number three, their huge PPO network. And number four, their bonus program. And number five, they advance. So let's talk about the advance a little bit. Let's say we're just going to go with $100 of short-term premium to would be a very young person, and actually you can look at them and you quote them, and some of them are $80, some are $90, some are $70. You can really take it from very inexpensive to Cadillac or Mercedes, whatever you choose to call the upper brands. But okay, so let's take that times a 20% commission equals $20 in monthly renewal. Okay, and we multiply that times 6 will equal $120 for your advance commission on that. Okay, now with United, as I told you, they have the $100 app bonus for the short term, so then you would have the $100, and then for each ancillary product, it's another $50 for every one that you add on. So most agents add on the AME. This is just for the app, the AME, would be another 50. Dental, another 50. If you can squeeze in a disability or I saw a plan for $9. It was something, I have it written in my hand. It was $9 for heart attack, cancer, stroke. So if you can't quite squeeze in a CI product, which is a little more expensive, which would be about $40 for an individual, for 50,000, you can do a heart, stroke, and cancer, heart attack, heart, cancer, stroke, and that would give you another $50. But that'll be about $9 a month, $9.95. So really, you can save this guy from going, if he can't afford going on to the ACA and he needs a short-term plan, it's going to last him 6 months or 3 months or whatever. Let's say he pays monthly, it'll end, and then he's going to call you up and say, I need an ACA plan. Most of these consumers that are buying short-term plans cannot afford the ACA plan. They do not have, they're not eligible for a subsidy. So these carriers are really, the sales for United jumped 300% over last year, this year for short-term. So it was a big jump that they really never expected from an unknown market that they hadn't had before. So you need to adopt that and make this your market. So right now you should really be talking about short-term, major medical. Okay, you can go all the way up to doctor visits and drug cards, or go with bottom, cheapest available, most affordable. Excuse my handwriting. So you can make it the most affordable or in this range. Typical pitch that I like to use is I like to offer 3 plans. And what that does is you're kind of, instead of getting the consumer to commit to something right away, you're just getting him to agree that the smartest thing to do is, okay, Mr. Consumer, here's what most of my clients do. When you're buying, you would typically prefer to buy the most affordable, the cheapest. When you are a consumer, or you need the plan, you wish you would have bought the most extensive, the best coverage, the very Cadillac plan. So this would be the highest premium. But we know both of those plans are kind of not the best deal, so we need to land it somewhere in the middle for you. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Consumer? Because the cheapest probably is not going to cover you exactly the way you want it. You're going to wish you would have had the highest, so let's land it where you can afford it somewhere in here, and you tell me which one of these are the best prices. So if you really offer the 3 plans, the cheapest, the highest, or the most popular, people like to buy what they know other people are buying. So with that said, I just kind of gave you a little school. I picked this up from one of my old employers the other day from years and years ago. He mentioned this, and I really like seeing that pitch. It's really not a pitch, a sales pitch or a close. It's kind of a leading them into agreeing with you. Wouldn't you agree that it makes the most sense to land right here in the middle somewhere? So anyway, I wanted to show you that and the bonuses on the United Healthcare plan. Now, the one thing that United has over every other carrier is the doctor visits and the drug card plan. So you can make this really a full-blown major medical. And I only used $100 there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how you can take this plan and let's say that it is a family of 4, and let's say the husband is, I'll just go with $100, wife's $100, each child say 50, so $300 times 20% equals, let's see, 300 times 20, got my little trusty calculator here, equals $60 per month in renewal commission times a 6-month advance, and that would be $160. Right?
It's like
$360. There we go. $360. I told you math wasn't my best subject, everybody. But with that said, you've got a $360 premium there for this family. Commission. You've got a $300 premium that they can probably well afford over. I did a quote here for a 34, 34, and 36, 36, and on the bronze plan, it came out to, hold on, $954. So the difference between $954 and $300 is a big deal for a lot of people, especially when there's no subsidy. So with that said, I wanted to lead you into seeing what the big $360 commission plus $100 app bonus plus another 50 bonus, and if you can get that $9 bonus on there. So you've really got, let's see, 15, 21, $610 on this one deal. So the renewals are really good on this, and as I said before, we have one agent whose renewal check this month on short term alone was only just shy of $16,000 a month. So it kind of leads me right back into focus. If you focus on one product, whether it's final expense, we had one agent that sold nothing but final expense. His renewal commission was over $30,000 a month. We had one agent that focused on nothing but disability, and his carrier that he chose was a carrier of choice, and I won't bother to mention their name on here, but they were one of our favorites to do business with. He laughed at a lot of the other agents because he said, they all think they're so smart. He said, here I am collecting $30 a piece from these people, and I'm making more commission on my disability advances than those guys are making selling all of this other stuff, and I've got a simple $30 sale. So I thought he was pretty smart in his thinking, but he focused strictly on disability. And so there's so many ways to make money in the insurance industry that it's really exciting for me to try to be able to help you make more money and help you protect your clients with great products. So with that said, we'll sign off today, and we will join you back with a webinar on supplemental products. All right? Thank you. Have a great day.